Hi there, Loy Machedo video from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today the date is September 13, 2017. Time right now is 7:45 in the evening. All right. Just wanted to let you know that I was banned from Quora for, I think, a week. Okay, I was banned from Quora. Now, it's not that they just suddenly banned me. I'm new to Quora and I was very enthusiastic, so I did violate a couple of rules, like for example, putting an image of Sylvester Stallone where I'd photoshopped my face, which is my logo there. So they said that is a violation of the image policy. Then I put a photograph when I was speaking about violence against humanity, that is religious extremist. I put an ISIS flag, and they said you should not put images which speak in any other different languages. So it was an image violation policy. Then I put a photograph of I was talking about child marriage, so I had this man who was with a small girl, and I said I'm against religions that allow this. And sorry, I had to shut that off. So what happened? They said again I was violating an image policy. It went against their policy. So the problem is they have these rules which sometimes can go vague, and you do not have anyone to verify it with. So hey doggy, stop scratching. You're ringing the bell. Okay, so. So it was like violation, fine. And then I got flagged for editing because I didn't know what was their format, because I have this writing style where I put 2-3 lines and I keep going down, 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 So they said I violated their editing, policy. I had that 2 or 3 times. But the serious ones were when I was rude. I was rude to 2 people. One was a Muslim lady. She was upset because I spoke against religious extremism, and she said, "Oh, so you're only pointing at Islam or something like that." And I told her, "So is it okay for punishment by death for apostasy and chopping of hands and all that? The usual cliche stuff." So they banned me again for that. I was rude. I'll tell you, I was rude. I don't remember exactly what I did. So I admit my fault. And then I think I had this scuffle with Gordon, which was silly. We had made peace, so that is okay. And where I actually got banned was, I have these images of celebrity stars, including Obama and all these people, and I photoshopped my face, like they're holding a sheet of paper, and I photoshopped my face there. So one of these users said, something like, why are you being fraud? Like, why are you cheating people that you have been with these famous people, or something like that. So I responded in the most genuine way. I'm telling you, I responded by saying that, it's Photoshop, it's common sense, it's Photoshop. And if you believe whatever you read online or whatever you see online, and you actually believe that I met President Obama, I mean, you really need to go and get yourself medically checked. You need a medical evaluation because you seriously lack common sense. I mean, like, maybe there's something wrong. Maybe there's seriously something wrong. Like, I went to a psychiatrist for 2 years to understand why I acted or behaved the way I did, and I found out I had ADHD. So, I honestly and sincerely said that you need a medical evaluation. There I got slapped again with a violation of policy, and this time they gave me a ban. I was a little, not upset, I'm being frank and honest. Was I upset? I'm trying to recollect. I was just like, oh shit, I got banned. Okay. However, in hindsight, I'm kind of glad that they banned me. I'm really glad. I'm not angry with them. Mind you, I respect the Quora moderators. I think Quora is still a great place to be. I'm not going to badmouth Quora. I have made some great friends, not made any business as such. I did get, out of 34,000 people, I got 3 clients. One paid me $500 just to take my opinion on something. Another one paid me $5,000. He wanted to get himself rebranded. The other one, I think, paid $21. Yeah, $21 or $19. Yeah, just for an email. So, and they have become my good friends. So I'm not going to badmouth Quora because Quora is a great place. But to be honest with you, I'm glad that they did ban me. I'm very glad. I'll tell you why. Initially, before I was, I went into this rat race, and for those of you know, me and Gordon got into this misunderstanding where I wrote something, he felt bad, and he wrote something, I felt bad, and then we started indirectly, positioning our answers in such a way that we kept jumping at each other, and then what the fuck is that? Baby, you got a phone. So that's a part of being married. Baby, you got a phone. Yeah, that's my wife's phone. So anyway, I have to let me just put this off because it's irritating me. Thank you. So so what happened is I got into this. This thing where I started looking at every day. I'm being transparent now. I started looking at Gordon, how many views he would get per day. I would say how many views I got per day, and I was like, oh, I need to get more views. I need to answer more. It became a distraction, and honestly became a distraction. And I given my obsessive behavior, maybe you got a phone. Given my obsessive behavior, that's how I am. I literally used to maintain Excel sheets, numbers. This is how much Gordon got. This is how much I got. This is how much Gordon got. From answers to likes, and I started spending 8 to 14 hours, which it became addictive. And then this new guy, his name is Kanwal Arvind or something. I started studying his answers, and I was like, wow, he's like a chocolate boy. He's pretty handsome. He gets all these girls. He can even write, I love chocolate, and he'll get like 40,000 views for that, and 100,000 likes for that. So I kind of I'm being honest with you, see, because I always like to be as real as possible. I don't want to put on a fake image. I want to be as genuine and open as possible. So I got into this rat race where I was literally keeping an Excel sheet, noting down every day how many views, how many likes, what is the response, studying the data, And my teams were there, and they were also studying the data. And I got carried away. I just got carried away, and every day I would get up. First thing in the morning is Quora. And after I got blocked, obviously couldn't do anything because the views went down to 0. So I started focusing on other things like, the pending tasks, my YouTube videos, my clients, my branding, my studying. And obviously, for those of you who do not know, I'm headed towards a surgery where I'll be having a gastric bypass surgery, and this will be featured live on Facebook, where I'll be having an operation. You'll see my guts being removed and all that stuff, and maybe I'll die. I don't know. People have died with this operation, so I don't know. So it'll be shown live on Facebook 5 days after this, so you'll see it live. So I focused on other things, and eventually, what I realized is, Quora is like any other website. It's so amazing. Its platform is so amazing that it gets you addicted to it. Just like Facebook is addictive, Quora also has intelligently created an algorithm where you get addicted to its features. You keep seeing these, and this person upvoted your answer, this person liked your answer, these many views you got, this is the new question. So it engages you so much, you stop doing things that you should be doing. And after I got banned for a week, I was able to view all this. And then I realized, after I got out of that addictive phase, I asked myself, Quora really took over me. It took over my way of thinking. I was being influenced by people. I was being influenced by people's questions, people's opinions, the engagement. And I think it was very necessary for me to get out of this. Now, when I look at it, I have stopped, tabulating how many views or likes Gordon gets or Kamal gets. Because honestly, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if they get 100,000 or 100 million views, likes, I mean, how does it benefit me? In fact, I got carried away and I started answering all the questions just to get like big numbers, like, oh, I've answered 6,000 questions or answers. In fact, I'm telling you seriously, I literally thought, and I was discussing with my teams that we are going to work for 1 month, for 16 hours, 1 month, just only Quora, and we will shoot up like 100 answers every single day. And I was literally thinking about it. Now that I got banned, and by the way, just to let you know, the ban has been removed. Today, being Wednesday, the ban was removed. I can access. However, the strange thing is, I've not answered any question. I've not answered any email. I've not liked or interacted at all. It's not out of anger. I need you to understand, I'm not angry with Quora. I respect Quora, its moderators. I think Quora is a great platform. But I'm just evaluating what are my priorities. I mean, do I want to just shine on Quora? Most of the users are just teenagers, are youngsters from India, young boys and young girls, and oh, you're my role model, you're my fan, you're this big guy. It doesn't matter, it seriously doesn't matter. And to be honest with you, I reached out to Gordon in between. I reached out to Gordon and I said, "Say, listen, mate, we don't have to hate each other." And he was gracious enough to say that, I never hated you. I just pissed off with you. And obviously, he went a little defensive, saying that, my 80,000 fans, good, you realize my power, this and that, and whatever, my fans. I just want to say, listen, man, fuck all that, okay? It's not what your fans are going to do to me. Online, what these people are going to do to me online, what, they're going to send me hate mails, they're going to download my answer. What will they do? People don't do anything. They're just people are just there just for entertainment purpose. They're just there to see what benefit they can get. And I told him honestly, I reached out to you because I lost a friend of mine to cancer. No, sorry, I lost her to a heart disease, and Gordon's wife had cancer. And I said, I reached out to you because you were an amazing human being, an amazing husband, an amazing friend to your wife when she went through one of the worst crises in her life. And I said it to him. I told him, I'm not afraid of your fucking fans. I reached out to you because as a friend, because, me and Gordon, we're just normal human beings. We just have opinions. So we don't have to hate each other. He's a nice guy. I'm being honest with you. I do not know how rich he is. I do not know if he has companies or he doesn't have companies. I don't know anything about him. Okay, but he's, as far as what I can see, he's a family man. He's a family man. He's a normal bloke. He's a normal guy like you and me. He has a normal life. That's it. That's as far as I'm sure. I'm very sure that he's a good human being. I'm very sure that he has a family. I'm very sure that he has been through a lot of trials, tribulations, and challenges in life. And I think he's a good human being. It's just that on Quora, our egos come into play. And, oh, I'm mightier than you. I'm stronger than you. And it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So I reached out to him, and he was very gracious enough to send me a email saying that, hey, hi, how are you doing, and all that. So we are at peace now. We don't hate each other. We are perfectly at peace with each other. And I wish him well. I'll support him in good answers. I will stop stalking his answers and checking how many views and likes, which I did. I'm telling you, I did for a month. I think 2 months. I have the detailed how many views, how many difference, what percentage, how many me, and whatever. It's useless. I got carried away. I'll tell you. So after I got blocked, I didn't check at all. I wish them all the best. I hope he becomes the Quora writer of the year. I hope he succeeds. And I'm saying it genuinely. I'm not angry with him. I need to focus on, my brand. And that's why I joined Quora. So I can add value to people, and I can also get value. It's simple as it is. If I spend 8 hours a day answering good quality questions, getting views, I'm hoping to make some friends. I'm hoping to make some business contacts, and I'm hoping maybe I can get a customer. Maybe I'm not sure. There's no guarantees to that. So yeah, that's what it is. So I got banned from Quora. I'm back on Quora, but now the strategy is going to be different. I'm just going to open up with the strategy. The strategy is going to be I will just answer quality questions. I'm not going to answer any and every question that people tag me, unless of course my name is there. If they say, Loy Machedo, what do you think? Then I will answer. That I'll take it as priority. Others I will not. General questions I will choose if I want to. But my goal will be no more getting big numbers. It's no more going to focus on upvotes or shares. No, I'm just going to give you my best. So if you like it, great. You don't like it, I can't do anything. But yes, I will respect Quora rules. I'll be very aware of what I'm sending, and I'll try to make sure that I give value to the Quora community, because yeah, I made a mistake. But honestly, that was not a rude thing. I mean, to tell you honestly, it's like there are these stalkers and there are these people who just want to fuck up your head. They have no other job other than talking smack or crap or whatever. So that's it, man. So I just wanted to share with you that I had got banned from Quora, and I thought I'll update you on Gordon Miller and me. We have made peace, so there's nothing there. I'm not going to badmouth him. Yes, we were taking some underhanded shots, but it was for whatever it was worth. It was fun. So. But then my strategy now it's going to be just to give quality answers and focus on my brand, business contacts, and friends. So that's it. No more having a race with anyone. No more having a competition with anyone to get more likes. No more trying to see that I write 1,000 questions. Nothing. So I've informed my teams about it, and we're just going to give quality answers. That's it. And I would like to also apologize to the Quora moderators, for my mistake, and thank them for giving me this chance. And obviously now I need to be careful, so I'm going to take my time and answer each and every question very relaxed. If I feel a question is, kind of being aggressive, I'll just take it easy, and I'll decide whether I'll answer or not. So you'll see my answers more or less a little slower. And yes, I'm going to focus more on my YouTube channel, on my new website, which is coming out, and rest of the other stuff. So, loyfromloymachedo.com. So, Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. This is my view on the Quora ban. And yes, don't forget, I have a Facebook Live surgery coming up in another 5 days. So, see you there, be there, and watch me get cut open and all the stuff. Loyfromloymachedo.com. This is Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Saying thank you and goodbye.